Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw this strawberry chocolate thing. I just see it everywhere. I've seen it on Pinterest, I've seen it on Instagram. If you're an artist and you're on social media, you have seen this picture at least 5 times. Today I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to draw that in the simplest way I can explain it. So get your supplies out and follow along with me on this tutorial on drawing this picture. And by the end of it, you should have something that looks like this. All the supplies I used are down in the description if you want to go check those out. This video is going to be pretty fast paced, so pause when you need to. I do get a lot of comments saying I'm going too fast, but literally there's a pause button there for a reason. So yeah, let's just get into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is start with your outline of the drawing. It looks a little bit like an oval thing, but like more pointy at the top, like a beauty blender. Then you're going to want to draw the drip effect. You can draw this in any way you want. This is the way I decided to draw it, with 3 drips. You can draw as many as you want. Then I'm going to be outlining the parts where it's going to be a different color from the rest of it. So these parts are going to be a little bit lighter from the rest of the chocolate on the strawberry. Then I'm going to be drawing on the leaves. This is pretty straightforward. I don't feel like I have to explain this part. Then I'm going to be going over the entire drawing with my kneaded eraser just to get a lighter overall sketch so that it doesn't ruin the color pencil that goes over it. Now we're getting to the coloring part. I'm going to start off by adding some shadows to the strawberry at the bottom of the strawberry and coloring lighter and lighter as I go up and doing some shadows around the drip. I don't know what happened there with my camera, but basically I'm adding highlights. And now I'm going to be going over the entire drawing with my red color pencil. You do not need to worry about how hard you press in this part because the shadows and highlights have already been taken care of underneath the red, and it'll still show up after you go over it. Then I'm going to be doing the exact same thing on the other side. The drawing was looking kind of flat, so I decided to add some more intense highlights around the seeds on the one side of the strawberry. You don't have to do this part, but I do feel like it makes it look a little bit more real. Now I'm going to be coloring in the chocolate on the strawberry. I'm starting off with an orangey brown color for the lighter parts of the chocolate. If you want to just use a light brown color, that's fine. I just thought that the orange gave it a little bit more saturation. It made it look a bit better. I'm using 2 different shades of brown, actually 3 technically, but 2 different shades of brown in this, and this one that I'm using here is a very dark shade of brown, and if you don't have that, you can just use black. It looks sort of the same. And I'm using a normal brown color and my orangey brown color, so there are 3 shades of brown in this part. Then I'm going to be going over the entire thing except the highlighted parts with my brown color pen, my regular brown color pencil. This part's pretty easy, there's no shading involved, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Then I'm going to be coloring that last part in with white. To make the drawing look a little bit more realistic, I'm going to be adding some intense highlights with my gel pen. Now I'm going to be coloring in the leaves. I'm going to start off adding some black to the leaves to add a more shadowed effect. Then I'm going to be going over all of the leaves with a dark green color pencil. Notice how in some areas it's colored in a little less, and that's because I'm going to be going over that with a lighter color green to really bring it all together. This part's optional, you don't have to do this. I just did it to add a bit more texture, but I just went over the leaves with a little bit of white to add that effect of the veins on the leaves. This part's optional, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. And we are done. If you did enjoy this tutorial, leave a like and subscribe. I have a bunch more tutorials on my channel if you want to check that out. I have other videos as well, art related, everything's art related. So if you want, check that out, and thank you for watching.